Okay, we're back with the iPod Touch review on Review 65. We put it in a OtterBox Defender case, and I'm going to do a quick review before we start back into the iPod on this case. Here we have, it's got a nice little thing just to show off, and it's pretty much meant for, watch this. My iPod Touch is still fine, and I hit it down against a table. Pretty nice, right? So we turn on my iPod Touch. It has the correct time, correct date. It really is. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights. It is Sunday, December the 4th. We have 3 bars of Wi-Fi. It says iPod Touch up there. We almost have a complete charge. We can slide. I hate the background that it pre-comes with. I set it there so you can see what it is. It's raindrops. I think that's really, really a weird background. Man, this just is really hard to see on this phone. Okay, let's start in. We're going to start out by heading into our settings. And when we get into our settings, we're going to see something like this. First of all, we're going to change their horrible wallpaper to something a little bit more Christmassy. We'll set it to this. Set both. We go to our home, and now it's set with these little nice white colored ball circle thingies for both of our screens. It looks a lot better on the app screen here than it does on your other screen. So we'll go back into settings. We're going to start out just showing you how to do some stuff through settings. We have our notifications here. We can do this manually by time. It has this with all our reminders, notifications, etc. to pop up in your notification bar. Here we have on the very top here we have flight mode. We can turn that on. Watch right up there in the corner, a little plane flies out. Then if we flick it off, the little plane goes away and it's back to your iPod. And flight mode just lets you do all kinds of random stuff. So if we go into it, just turns your Wi-Fi off and stuff like that. So when you're on a plane, you don't have to worry. So now on this device, we have more than just our audio up here. Down here, we have a ringtone, which is automatically set to the iTunes one. We make sure we have our volume all the way up. It automatically sets it to the original iPhone ringtone, the marimba. We also have a text tone, so that when you get a Facebook message or a message of any kind, it'll do this. When you send out mail or get new mail, mine is set to do that. If you send out mail, this is the default one. All of mine are set to the default. If you have Twitter set up, it automatically does your tweets, calendar alerts. The alert sound is really weird. I don't like that one. We have lock sounds turned off, but we can turn those on so that whenever we turn on our iPod Touch, it's going to make that really annoying noise. So if we just go back in there, we can turn the lock sound off. This has keyboard clicks as well as the 3rd generation also had keyboard clicks. Let's move on out of settings now. Let's move out of sounds. We can go to brightness. Turn down our brightness quite a lot, actually. Halfway brightness shows up on this camera better. Alright, we'll go back into settings. And if we scroll along through our settings here, let's prop our iPod up. That's helpful. Alright, let's go to General. If we go into About, that's going to tell us how many songs and etc. we have. We have 57 songs, 15 videos, 39 photos, 6 applications. Our capacity of this iPod Touch, it says 8, but you really only have 6.4 gigabytes of internal space here, and external space is however much you have on your laptop. Then we have 3.2 gigabyte space available. We have a 5.0.1. That's the version we have. We have our model number, a serial number, a Wi-Fi address. Then we have all our legal information, all that as usual. This one is nice as we can check software updates. Currently, iOS 5.01 is the up-to-date software, but you can update this one without even touching it via iCloud. Usage. This tells me what apps I commonly use and how much space they take up. My video here, so the video screen there, takes up 1 gigabyte of space, and everything else just takes up a megabyte, which is nice on this. If we go into our network, that helps us with our Wi-Fi. If we go to Bluetooth, we can turn Bluetooth on, and it will search for devices. My iPod is currently now discoverable because it is on. We go to Wi-Fi sync, we can sync to wireless internets. If we go into Spotlight search, we can search through things through the... If we go to our home button here, with Spotlight search on, we can search through this screen here. Just to the... If we go from our home button and just go to the left, we have Spotlight search. If we go back into settings, we're still in the same place. I love that about this one. Auto lock you can set from 1 minute to never. That means it'll never shut itself off, and you'll run your battery down faster. We can set a passcode lock. A simple passcode is set there, but if we turn simple passcode off, a simple passcode is a 4-digit number. Now if we turn a passcode on, we are going to enter a lettered passcode. If we turn simple passcode on and click turn passcode on, we will enter a 4-digit number, and that will be set on our home screen. So let's go ahead and test that out. We're going to go here and we're going to turn passcode on, and we'll just put 1111. And we'll re-enter it 1111. We've set a passcode. Now we're going to head to our home. Here we are. We slide to unlock. Oop. 1111. And it enters us back here. If we go back into our settings, well, we're running out of time here. So we'll have to go into part 3 pretty soon. If we go back into our settings, we have restrictions, but we're going to go ahead and turn our passcode off. We're going to enter 1111 again. We're going to turn passcode off, 1111. And now our passcode is turned off. We do have restrictions. This will allow you to enable things along with the, enable restrictions. Enter a restriction password, 1111. 1111. So if we enter 1111 again, we can enable people to delete applications, location services, etc. You can stop in-app purchases, multiplayer games, adding friends, etc. All under restrictions. If you go back into restrictions, 1111. Disable restrictions, 1111. There we go. Now we're going to go down to date and time. This just allows you to set it. You can set it up to 24-hour time. So now instead of 5:59, it will tell us... Well, no, it's not doing that. Okay, anyway, you can set your time zone. Mine is set on Eastern Standard, of course. We have keyboard. We can do auto capitalization, spell check, auto correction, international keyboards. We have one of those, English. We're not going to add a new keyboard. Shortcuts, on my way, phrase, create a phrase that will automatically expand the word. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Okay. If we scroll down, we can add a new shortcut. If we head out of keyboard and go to international, we can add languages. We can add voice control set to English, or we can set it to another language. We can add keyboards, region format to the United States, and calendar is your standard calendar. and come back for part 2.